What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. K-Rino, we here again. Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live. We up in this thing. We up in this thing tonight, man. And a little bit after 10 on my end. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I did a good job to get on a little earlier than normal with y'all, man. Y'all know the routine. As y'all slowly come creeping in the door, be sure to hit the like button as you come in. I see y'all, man. K-Top, my day was really good. Played some ball, got me a few wins. Marcus Rangel, I see you. Angel coming in. Everybody, my boy Scumbag up in this thing. Spiky. Yeah, y'all come on in, man. Hit the like button as you come in, y'all. Even those who are not commenting, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that like button. It's open topic tonight. So whatever you got on your mind, feel free to speak on it. I got a few things that I do want to touch on myself. I got a few things that I want to talk about myself. So I'm going to make sure that I kind of go into that as at some point as the night progresses. But in the meantime, y'all hit the like for your big brother, man. Y'all know what it is. As if there's anybody who's not familiar, you know, you may not be a regular on my page or on my channel, rather. Most of the time when I go live, I have something I specifically want to talk about, but a lot of times I go open topic because I know a lot of people want to ask me questions and all that. So this is the opportunity to ask all the questions that y'all ask when I'm doing the topic. Y'all can ask questions, make comments. If it's something y'all want me to speak on, you know, if I feel the need, I'll speak on it. And if I don't, then I won't. We're going to start it off, man. Let's get it on. Joseph Roy said you did some tracks with my brother J Love. J Love, what was the name of the song we did? What was the song we did, Joseph? Because I don't remember. I don't recall that name, but I'm sure we did. Miami, Florida. I see you, man. Salute to you. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, man. Quit playing. Quit playing. Hit the like button, man. K-Top asked, did I see Will Smith apologizing? I saw the article, but I haven't read it and I haven't watched the clip. I did see that he did apologize or make a statement or address it, but I haven't watched it to be able to speak on it. But I will watch it at some point, just to see, just out of curiosity to see what he says. You know, I'm not gonna pass any type of judgment before I know exactly, you know, what was said. I mean, I did see where he just signed on to do a $35 million movie though. So he did, while everybody was trying to talk about his career was over and all this different stuff. Your career ain't over when you just signed for 35. But somebody just dropped 35 mil on you. So are we gonna get samples of the new album? Man, you know what? My brother, Miami, Florida, man, you know what? I might play some more beats like I did the last time. I can't let y'all hear no songs yet. I'll have a sampler ready next week. How about that? We'll put a sample together and I'll have that ready next week. But I ain't gonna play no song. At the very least tonight, if I really get in a good mood, I will play a few of the beats. We'll do it like that. Beautiful Jazz, the recession, what you think about it? The recession is basically just, we've been in recessions before, but we got to understand the time that we're living in right now. And we're living in a time that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan refers to as the unraveling of a great nation, America, the unraveling of America. So recession, pandemics, police brutality, racism, war, all of these different things that we see in social injustices, all these things are representative of just a combined concoction that really consists of just America coming apart at the seams. We at the end of the term of this nation that we know as America, the mystery Babylon. So the recession is just a small blip on the radar of what's really coming. What's really coming. Because there's also something that's on the horizon for this country that has never been seen in this country, and that's famine. That's the lack of food. That's just this whole nation being at a lack of having something to eat. And that's going to happen in this country, even though a lot of people don't believe that it will. So this is the time to be trying to store food in your house and be prepared, get your family ready, and have some water and food and items that can last you at least 3 months worth of supplies to sustain you. The dollar has already been in decline. The dollar is in decline. The economy is slowly collapsing. So when we see the term recession, or when they make an announcement that America's officially in a recession, well, felt like that been the case anyway. Gas prices off the chain. I mean, we just witnessing again, like the minister say, just the unraveling of America, just coming apart, slowly sinking down. Scumbag, my brother. Which H-Town artists do you jam to regularly? If I do, H-Town artists, probably old school. You know, I'm always jam some Ghetto Boys, some Face, you know, Willie D. I'm always jam some South Park Coalition. I'm gonna listen to Gangsta Nip, Point Blank, The Terrorists. I'm always jam some SUC. So that's kind of like the old school stuff. You know, I checked out a little Toby. I can't, man, I can't pronounce his last name, so I ain't gonna even try. But I was checking out Toby because I've been hearing a lot of people talk about him, and he is really an original, really very original artist that got something to say. He not trying to sound like nobody. He don't sound like nobody. He doing his thing. So, you know, that's a few artists from the city, but mostly the old school, man. Oh crap, the whole thing skipped. Jovan says, can you help me become better writer in terms of using multi-syllabic rhyme schemes? Do you have my book? Jovan, that question, do you have my book behind these bars? Because the question you asked, the answers are in that book. So I got a copy of my book. Oh. See, when writers ask me these kind of questions, when they ask me questions about how to put the rhyme schemes and all that together, this the book you need right here. We'll have them back in stock in about 2 weeks. So you need to order this book because I talk about all that. I talk about all that in my book. This is a writer's guide. This is a teaching tool. This is a curriculum for writers who want to get better, who want to understand, and it's not just for rappers. So I got a whole section. I got a whole chapter in this book where I talk about multi-syllabic rhyme schemes and all that type of stuff, man. So you just this a different level, man. This a different level. You got to get this book, young fella, and then you'll have a better understanding because you'll be able to see what it looks like and see how it's structured and put together. Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. I see you, my niece. Nothing but love. Gotta hit that camp. Yeah, get you some rest. Keandria. What's going on in London? Say burning in London. And see, Roger talking about droughts and floods. See, that's a whole nother aspect of it. See, when I was referring to the unraveling of America, I'm talking about in terms of what America is doing with their own hands. See, when we talk about the weather, we talk about droughts and floods and wildfires and hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes. We start talking about all that stuff. See, now we talk about God's hand. Now we talk about the Most High putting his impression on the situation. That's a whole nother animal. So yeah, you right on it. Sandy Segola, tell me what you think about anarchy. I mean, anarchy is a result of dissatisfied citizens of a particular nation. So when the people get upset about how government is being run, then they start to rise up. The uprising takes place, and an anarchist type of spirit comes up in the people, and they start rebelling. So that's happened all throughout history. So, and we've seen it in America. We saw anarchy on January the 6th when the people rushed into the Capitol. That was anarchy. That's what that was. Are there any chances of you and Slim Thug and who? Me, Slim Thug, and who doing the track? What is that? Elliot? What is that? I mean, I don't know. It's always a chance, you know. Houston is so big that there are artists who have been active in the city for years and years and years and decades, and some of us have never worked together. Some of us have worked together maybe once or twice, and it's usually just a result of just the time and just things not coming together. You know, a person doing their thing, another person doing their thing. It doesn't have anything to do with anything creatively. It's just that, okay, hey man, you know, we just haven't crossed those paths. Now, me, Slim, and Scarface did a song on one of Face's albums back in 2008. But even then, it was me, Slim, and Face on the song, but we didn't technically work together. We were just both put on the song. We wasn't even in the studio at the same time. But, you know, Slim a good dude. Always love when we see each other. So you never know. You never know. Why do you support the globe frame? You see my globe? Look at my globe. Look at my globe. I don't believe that the earth is flat. I don't. So I support the globe frame. But the main reason I troll flat earthers is because back when the flat earth thing really got popping, the flat earthers were actually acting like that concept of the earth being flat was the secret to saving the universe. Like that was the most important topic to talk about. So I make sure I troll y'all every time I get on here. That's why I put my globe right there so y'all can see it. Face is performing as we speak in the land. The land with the Oakland, where the Oakland, where y'all at? What's the land? You know, it's a bunch of lands, man. Open topic tonight, y'all. Hit the like button. Yeah, man, y'all get the book. We'll have them in stock. We're gonna do a limited edition. We're gonna do a limited edition hardcover. This is a you know, the paperback cover. We're gonna do a limited edition hardcover. It's only gonna be a few of them. We're gonna do that real soon. Tony, yeah, you listen to Tower of Sadness, man. Salute to you. Have I tried Bun B's Trio Burger? No, I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. So I've been seeing Bun doing this thing with the Trio Burgers. I'm happy for him. I wish him the best because it's looking good. I saw that he was on Good Morning America promoting it. So yeah, I'm wishing Bun nothing but the best, man. But personally, for your big brother, I haven't ate meat. I ain't had a hamburger in 30 years. So I got to take y'all word for it if y'all when y'all say it's good. Justin Tuck, what do you think of the foundational Black American movement where Black Americans are delineating from Africans and other Black people in order to push for lineage-based reparations? Well, if I'm understanding the question correctly, if you mean Black people who are over here in America, who have been here, who are the descendants of slaves, pushing for reparations for uh, the labor, the free labor and establishment of this country and this country's infrastructure in the 400 years of servitude that was never compensated to our ancestors all the way down to us. And then if you're saying there's a differentiation between, like we're differentiating ourselves from African people who are not descendants of that heritage, that history, then I mean, I don't have an issue with that. I look at it in terms of like, hey man, look, hey man, we are the people that are from the people that built this nation. And so something is due. Reparations are owed, reparations are due. Now, whether or not they'll do it or not, whether or not it's gonna come or not, we don't know. We don't anticipate it because number one, we just got through talking about the United States economy itself. But on the same token, we can look at the fact and say, well, okay, well, y'all can say that y'all don't have money for reparations, but y'all were able to give Ukraine $1 billion. Y'all are always finding money somewhere when it's time for y'all to fund or finance something that you have an interest in, whether it be a war, whether it be some other effort, y'all find billions of dollars then, but y'all can't seem to find any money to give reparations to the Black descendants of slaves. So, you know, we push for reparations on our end because we are descendants of the people who helped to establish the wealth of this nation that we live in right now. I'm not sure to answer that question, Corey Peterson. Was that the Slim from the Fifth Ward Juvenile? I don't know. I don't know. What's up, LA? Miami once again in the building. Angel, I hope you come down to the big show, man. I'll get at you. The flat earthers been coming at me. The flat earthers been after me for years. I just smile and laugh at them. Scumbag, does your pescatarian diet include shellfish as well? No, sir. I don't eat any shellfish. I don't eat no shrimp. I don't eat no lobster, no crabs, no crawfish, no clams, no oysters, no none of that. None of that. Those are all scavengers. They eat the worst of the worst in the ocean. They eat the worst of the worst. So anything that any animal that you consume, when you consume an animal, anything that that animal eats, you now eating it. You eating it. You becoming what that animal is. So you try your best to find clean fish that don't scavenge, like catfish and all that. Don't eat none of that. It's a nasty fish. It's a nasty, slimy, nasty, bloody fish. You don't eat that. So you try to find you some good whiting. You try to find you some salmon, which that and particularly that hasn't been farm raised in the way of being fed hormones and chemicals and being raised in toxic environments when they farm raise them in order to mass produce them. So you try to do the best you can in finding the cleanest fish that you can, but no shellfish at all. Would you ever consider working with B.O.B.? Somebody asked me about B.O.B. on one of my other lives a while back, and I asked the same question I'm gonna ask now. I haven't even heard nothing from him. I don't know if he's even been active. Not saying he haven't, but I just haven't heard his name circulating too much lately. But you know me, I'll work with anybody that I rock with. There's certain people that we not in the same type of mind frame. We not like-minded on certain things. If people like that, then I wouldn't work with. But for the most part, I'll work with anybody that want to work with me. Yeah, hackers, that help, man. I'm 2 books in, man. Whoever would have thought. And Roger, see, when you mentioned pestilence, yeah, you're right. See, the pestilence comes before the famine. But when you look at Corona and all that, that was a pestilence. And it took the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to bring that to our attention. He referred to COVID as a pestilence from heaven. A pestilence from heaven. So when you read about pestilence in the scriptures, that's something that God ordained. That's something that God allowed to happen. So yeah, now you hearing about monkeypox and all this different stuff. You gotta wait and see. Marcus says, how many albums you think you'll have? How many albums do I have? Or how many do I think that I'll have? See, I'm on a quest, bro. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to catch somebody that I know I ain't gonna never catch. I'm chasing somebody that I'm not gonna ever catch. So that's why I do so many albums, because I got 2 people that I'm chasing after, but I'm not gonna catch them. One of them is Prince, and the other one is Stevie Wonder. And they got so much music, so many projects, that's my motivation. Those are the 2 people that I look to creatively. Those are the people that I look at and say, well, man, I got to keep doing it, because they kept doing it. You know, they killed Prince, so he's gone. But Prince had thousands of songs in a vault that had never been released, and they still exist. But the problem is now these devils got their hands on it now. Because when Prince was alive, he protected his music. He knew how to protect his work. And he knew that he would never let those people get a hold of his work. But now that he's gone, they've gained control over all of the thousands of songs that existed in that vault. So now if you talk about all the music that man got in that vault, which is rumored to be anywhere between 2,000 and 4,000 songs, man, that's billions of dollars. And it's also rumored that a lot of those songs have features from people that you wouldn't even expect. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I heard that Prince got songs with Tupac, because Prince would invite different people over to his home, and they would have like jam sessions and all that. They would record, and then he would just put the music up. So we don't know what's in that vault. But I know them folks was just slobbing at the mouth. I know they were slobbing at the mouth after they killed him. After they killed him, and they gained control of his estate, because the family got the estate. But what happens is, in a lot of cases, when the courts grant the estate to the family, then the snakes come in afterwards, and they'll make an offer to the family. Just say, oh man, we'll give y'all 200 million. They're like, ooh, 200 million. Okay, cool. We'll take, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. And they're gonna make $1 billion off of it. So it's like all that man's work is just gone for nothing. Everything that he fought for is for nothing, because his whole career was spent fighting for artistic and creative freedom. He was fighting for the right to own his masters. He was fighting for the right to have complete control over his work and ownership so that nobody could come along and do exactly what they're doing right now. And if you pass away and you don't have nobody that can keep and perpetuate your mind and your ideas, then sooner or later, all that you work for is going to be gone. You got to have somebody that say, okay, if something happened to this dude, I know what he would want. I know exactly what he would want. So I'm going to make sure that y'all don't get to just take his stuff like that and do whatever you want to do with it. Prince music wasn't even on YouTube when he was alive because he made sure that you're not getting no free listens. Even though YouTube monetizes and all that, but he had full control. Now his stuff is all over YouTube. Now you hit all in TV commercials and all because they've gained control over it now. Open topic, man. Hit the like button. But I don't know how many albums I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna just keep on doing them. I got a new one coming real soon. I'm working on it right now. Cigarillo. Martell Music, my brother, man. I appreciate the love. You know what it is. I ain't seen you in a while, Rello. Hope and pray all is well. Man, look. Y'all think Tupac had some songs. Y'all think Tupac, they dropped the album on Tupac for 15 years after he was gone. They could drop an album on Prince for the next 100 years or more with all the music that's allegedly in that vault. See? When is the next one coming out? In terms of quality, you have the best work hands down. I appreciate it. The next one is coming out in about a month. The new album is almost done. It's almost done. I'm having one problem with my new album. And that problem is I keep coming up with more songs to add. That's the only problem I'm having. And so now I don't know what to do. I don't know if to take stuff off or if I don't know if to just say, you know what? Just come with another one. And that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I told you a long time ago I was gonna drop 2. And y'all was like, drop them separately. So yeah, I'll probably just drop one next month and then one a couple of months after that. So maybe in October I'll drop another. Yeah. See, Prince and Michael Jackson, they were teaching artists about ownership. They were teaching artists about creative control, and the industry, the heads of the industry don't like that. They want to keep y'all dumb. They want to keep us ignorant and not knowing the business. They don't want us to know that. So the fight for publishing, the fight for fair royalties, all that type of stuff that Prince and Michael was fighting for and other artists before, back to Sam Cooke was fighting for, they don't never want, especially these young rappers, they don't never want them to know that. They don't ever want you to know that, because once you understand and know that, it takes the power out of their hands. I can't steal your work no more. I can't steal your money. I can't feed my family for generations off of your work no more, because now you hip to the game. They don't want us smart like that. They want to keep us dumb. So they'll throw you a little money. They know they can give you $100,000 because you ain't never seen $100,000 before. They can give you $100,000 up front because they know they're finna make 5 million, 10 million off of you, 20 million off of you. Small price to pay. I find it strange, this is Spikey saying, I find it strange how alcohol was always widely accepted while psychedelic mushrooms were demonized, but I'm happy they're finally utilized. Well, I mean, to each his own. I'm not messing with no psychedelic mushrooms and nothing else. But to the first part of your sentence, you said alcohol was always widely accepted. That's not even true. You need to go look up and research a thing called prohibition. And prohibition took place in the United States back in the early part of the early 1900s where alcohol was actually banned. Alcohol was illegal. So that led to a lot of bootlegging and underground alcohol sales and creation and consumption because alcohol was illegal due to the prohibition laws. One of America's favorite presidents, John F. Kennedy, his daddy was one of the top bootleggers in the game. So alcohol wasn't always widely accepted. But one of the situations that we got to understand about the United States of America is that if something comes along that they are not able to profit off of, then they'll try to figure out a way to shut it down until they can figure out how to make money off of it. That's why they legalize weed in certain areas and all this. Like, shh, people making all this money off of, we gonna make some money off of it. But I don't mess with no psychedelic stuff. Mm-mm. 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 Where we at, man? Shout out to King Kong Balls, man. I appreciate the love, appreciate the blessing, man. Thank you for that love as usual. I appreciate that. 2.0, can you make a song about the ancestors, the ancient civilizations of America? I'm sure that I've touched on that before, but to go more into depth on that, yeah, why not? One of these days, I'm sure I will go more into depth on that. A lot of research I got to do on my own to really make it thorough. Miami, I told them I wanted to do a double. I did a poll one time. I said, if I drop 2 albums, do y'all want me to drop them at the same time or separate? And most people said drop them separately. So I went with the majority. Man. When are you going to do a video in Africa? Man, I just want to go to Africa. If I go to Africa, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a video. I just want to go out there. But with the new vaccine mandates in certain parts of the world and all that, I don't know how that will work out because I'm not gonna ever let them punch me in the arm. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I love to go to Africa, man. Shaheem says, Kay, were you scared your first time riding a plane? No, I wasn't scared because I think I might have been a little too. But you know what? I think I'm gonna have to ask my mom about this. I think they took me on a plane when I was real young. See, I don't know why I remember somebody telling me that. I got to make sure that's true. I don't know why I feel like my mama or my grandmother told me that they flew me when I was young. So if that's the case, if that was my first time, and I don't even remember it. But if you talk about my first official time where I knew that, hey man, we get on the airplane, blah, 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 I wasn't scared. I might have been a little like, apprehensive because, you're on a plane, you're defenseless. You're like, you ain't in control at all. But I was with a couple of the homies because we were flying to, I don't know if we flew to New York first. We flew to New York to mix down a record that we was doing, the first record I put out. So I was with the homies, we laughing and joking and playing around. So you don't feel that nervousness like you feel if you were just by yourself and it was just serious or something, or you were just with people that, we on there laughing and acting silly. So you don't really think about it like that. But, when you fly, man, you're like, look, you say a prayer and take to the air. That's what you do. You just say a prayer, man, and go on and do what you got to do, man. God is in control, And there's certain places that if you want to see the world, man, certain places you can't get there in a car. So we just got through talking about Africa. If I ever want to go to Africa, then or you want to go to Africa, or anybody else wants to go, you want to go to Europe, you want to go to Japan, Australia, then unless you got some patience to get on a boat, then you got to get on that plane, see the world. It's a beautiful world, man. So it's like we do ourselves a disservice to just stay in our area forever. Just I don't never leave the hood. I don't never leave my city. I don't never leave my state. It's people that's grown men and women, 45, 50 years old, never been out the state, even in a car. That's a waste of time in life. You got to see the world. If you are able to see the world, look, when I was young, I talked about this in my first book. I got 2 books. But when I was young, I had a chance to go to Japan to perform with this band. A friend of mine I used to play basketball with. And he was like, man, we got a full band. We be flying out to Japan and performing live. And it'll be cool to have a rapper. And I was like, yeah, man, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I was nervous. I was scared. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go over there. I wanted to go, but I didn't want to go through the process of going. And then he was like, man, we're going to be over there like 3 months. And I was like, 3 months? I mean, I can't be gone that long. But I wasn't doing nothing over here. I wasn't doing nothing over here. So what you mean you can't be gone that long? I should have went. So to this day, that's one of my biggest regrets, that I didn't take the opportunity to go see Japan. And I was like early 20s at the time. And I haven't had an opportunity to go back since. So I wish I would have done that. You get a chance to see the world, you got to go see it. Different cultures. See, that's the coolest thing in the world when you travel. You get to see different cultures, different foods and different languages and people. You see how they move and how they interact with each other, how they speak. Just the whole concept of all that, man. You want to take that in. You don't just be in your hood all your life. Got to see the world. Too big. Y'all see that globe back there? It's a lot of spots on that planet that I ain't been, that I want to go. I want to be like my mama. My mama travel all the time. She done been everywhere. And pass me up. Nas wanted to work with Prince, and Prince refused because Nas didn't own his master. Yeah, Prince was big on that. It's like now I don't know why. I guess he looked at it like he didn't want to contribute. Like he wouldn't work with an artist if they didn't own their masters. And probably the reason was because if I own my masters, that means everything I do is coming to me. But if I work with you and you don't own yours, then I'm helping to contribute to make the same industry rich. Now, if I'm helping you get rich because you own your stuff, then yeah, let's work. But if I lend my talents to it only for somebody else to get rich off of my name, that's how Prince looking. They like, I can't do a song with you. Ain't nothing personal, but I can't do a song with you. And they see Prince on it and all that, everybody gonna buy it because I'm on it and working with Nas and all this. And then it's like, the label gonna make the money off of it. I want you to make the money off of it. So that's a hard lesson. But in my eyes, I think it's a good lesson to learn. It's like it make you say, all right, you know what? I need to get my stuff together. Plain and simple. Tina P. I got your email, Tina. Hey, Kay, when are we going to get to see you in a battle rap? I mean, I don't know. I grew up battle rapping. I know it's an industry now and all that. It would take a lot of money to get me to get up in that. I don't really even have an interest in doing that, to be honest with you. It ain't even in my heart to do. So that's why I say it would take a whole lot of money. Let me get this troll off of here, man. There's somebody spamming me with some BS real quick. Let me remove this person real quick. Let me be gone this person real quick. You don't get to come up in here promoting that nonsense, man. Yeah. Is T Rash gonna be on the album? Not this one. Maybe the next one. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Hold on. What's somebody saying about what? I must have missed a comment. What's up, Dougie Doug? DJ Rick up in this thing. But on the same token, the Prince allegedly got a lot of songs with a lot of these other artists. I'm sure he's done songs with a bunch of artists who don't own their masters. Justin Tuck, what do you think about the Tupac and Biggie disrespect of late? T-Pain saying Pac would be killed. I spoke on that on my last open topic. I don't agree with it, but it's just like, see, these kind of conversations are generational type debates. It's the same thing if somebody says that Tupac and Biggie wouldn't be able to sustain or maintain in this day and age. That's the same thing as people saying Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson wouldn't be able to play in the NBA today. It's the same principle. You know, people don't understand transcendent greatness. You have artists that are only good for the time frame that they in. You got them fly by night cats that he was only gonna be dope from 2006 to 2008. You got them kind of people. Then you got other people who they might have a nice little run. Man, he was dope from 92 to 99. He had a good little run. But then you got other artists, man, they're a little different. They could transcend all time frames. They was gonna be good in the 80s, 90s, 2000, 2030, 2052. They're gonna be great. Great is great. So, you know, and this is what really disproves that whole claim that T-Pain made. This is what disproves that. How many artists from back in the days when Tupac and Biggie was in their heyday, how many of those artists are still around right now and they still doing good? Was Jay-Z around back in those days? Yeah, he was around. He still, when he puts out an album, it still does real good. People still consider him being one of the best, if not the best. Was Snoop Dogg around back then? Was Jadakiss? Was Busta Rhymes around back then? Was Scarface around back then? Was Ice Cube around back then? All these artists that still putting out records, that could put out a record today and it still be a monster record. So to say that Pac and Biggie couldn't do the same thing, it's a dumb statement. I'm not saying the man who made the statement is dumb, it's just a dumb statement. You gotta think stuff through before you say stuff like that. Open topic, y'all. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you're just coming in, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like for your big brother. We gonna try to get to 100 likes. Y'all know what it is. Ryan Duke in New York. Yeah. I seen your message, Doug. Yeah, you know, Russ know what it is. You know, Russ already know. I'm down with him anytime he need me. Let's set it up. Just hit me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow, Doug, and we'll set it up. PTPCO, Deep Elevation album. Why can't we find it on some platform? Man, I don't know what they're doing with Deep Elevation. I need to really sit down and figure out what's going on with that, because you're the second person actually today that asked me about that. So we're gonna have to do a relaunch, a re-release or something. Apocalyptic Minister, I see you. Yeah. Adam Reese, I see you. Tell your parents I appreciate the love and the laughs. For sure, Doug. Appreciate the love. I attended yesterday I attended a town hall meeting, right? And it was to bring awareness and bring attention to a young black brother named Roderick Brooks, who was murdered by the police out here in Houston, right? And it just added to a long list, a long line of unarmed black men and women being murdered by law enforcement unnecessarily. Just had him down, tased him, and then shot him after he was already down and tased. So this is a story we've seen over and over again. We've seen this scenario play itself out over and over again. So I want to make sure I do my part to bring more attention to this case and support Roderick Brooks' family, and to bring attention to it just so we will know and we will finally start to get the understanding that, look, man, this continues to happen. This keeps happening. And we take this attitude that, okay, well, we're going to look at it. We're going to say it's messed up. Oh, man, that's bad. That's cold-blooded. But we don't really put our real weight behind it until it happened to one of our family members. So we got to stop being like that, because until we start putting ourselves on a string as a collective, it's going to continue to happen. So we're going to do a song, man, in honor of Roderick Brooks, man. And let me show y'all this real quick. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah. Justice for Roderick Brooks. This our brother who was murdered. And the thing is, it's like, there's not a city in America where we don't see these types of situations happening, man, to us. So we can't say that it's a East Coast problem, it's a West Coast problem, it's a Midwest problem. It's an America problem, because the mindset of these devils who put on these police uniforms and ride around hunting out black people to kill, the mindset exists on the East Coast, the West Coast, up top, down south, in all spots in between. Because we can pull a name from any region, and we can see, okay, well, he was in New York. Oh, wait a minute, he was in the Midwest. Wait a minute, he was on the West Coast. Wait a minute, he was in the South. He was in Louisiana. He was in Texas. It's no restriction. It's no limitation or to where it happens at. So we gotta start being more focused on things like that taking place, more so than we worry about what these celebrities are doing and all that type of stuff, and arguing about that type of stuff while they out here killing us. See, gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop doing that. So shout out to Roderick Brooks, his family, man, and RIP to that brother, man. I agree, Leonard Green. Dr. J could have played today. Looney Tunes 1. If you're serious about a verse, hit up my email. I just put it down in the thing. Hit up my email. We'll discuss it. Joe Vaughn says, how many black books do you have? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That's a good question. If you remember the album cover, book number 7, that came out in 2007, that's why that album was named that, because at that time I had 7 books. Book number 7 represented the 7 books that I had. But that was 2007. So that was 15 years ago. So take a guess, make an estimate of how many more volumes have been added in 15 years. Because this is before I dropped 7 albums at one time. This was before I dropped 4 albums at the same time. I'm put out 20 some albums since 2007. So I know the answer to that question, but I want y'all to take, let's do a poll. How many black books y'all think I got right now? If I had 7 in 07, how many do you think I have in 2022? How many do you think how many do you think I got? I want to see if somebody get it right. I want to see if somebody get it right. I'll wait. let's do it. Woo, boy, y'all hitting some high numbers, boy. Golly. Y'all hitting some high numbers, man. 20, let's see, 15, 20, 25, 20, 22. Brenda said 52. I can tell you right now I have 52. I can tell you right now I have 52. If I had 52, I'd be at least called Stevie Wonder. I'd be at least called Stevie Wonder if I had 52. 12 is too low. Matt, 12 is too low. You underbidded. You undershot, Matt. 12 is too low. 33, 25, 44. So that would mean if I got 44 black books now, that would mean that in 15 years, if I only had 7 in 07, that would mean that in 15 years, I added 37 more volumes. That's a lot of writing. I'll say this. There's 2 names on here that I see that's really close. That's Marcus Rangel and Joe Vaughn. Y'all are really close. Y'all are really close. That's all I'm going to say. Bodine then gave me 134. 134. If I had 134, I might be close to Prince. I might be close to Prince. Yeah, see, I did a video. Abel just reminded me. I did a video one time where I pulled them out. It's still on YouTube. But I've added since then. LW says she didn't get a notification again. The cam looking super HD tonight. You know why? You know why the cam looking super HD? It don't have nothing to do with the cam. It got something to do with me getting a new light bulb. That's all it is. The overhead light. Just get a new light bulb. That's the only reason why I might be looking a little clear tonight. I'm gonna have to look back at it to see what you're seeing, but I can't see it. But if that's the case, I think that's what it is. You know. Open topic tonight, y'all. Give me a couple more likes, man, and get me to 100. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know I like to be at 100 likes, man. At the very least. We closing in on 100 people in the chat, so might as well get 100 likes. There we go. I see y'all put your big brother over the top. Let's see. It's like the price is right. Some of y'all overshot, some of y'all undershot, overbid, underbid. Ooh, did somebody just ask me what I think they just asked me? Wait a minute. And I lost that comment. Somebody just asked me how much for the shirt. The shirts are $30. I'll plug you in because they selling the shirts for support, man. So y'all, I'll plug in 2.0. What's happening, especially in Philly, Tina? Especially what in Philly? How many did you write during COVID? I actually wrote the books. I did more writing of the books during COVID than I did any. I think I only dropped 1 or 2 albums during COVID. COVID is when I started becoming an author. Yeah. Well, see, Roderick, I appreciate that comment, bro. Archangel. Somebody gave me 58. 58. No stuff. So my quality is a little better. Wow. Okay. But yeah, you know, every so often the police kill another black man, and we see the same imbalance. We see where an unarmed black man gets killed, but a mass shooter, a white mass shooter, gets taken in alive. So that dispels any argument about the training ain't right now. This man, it just verifies they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. South Park Coalition 35-year anniversary concert is September the 10th. You need to make plans to get to that. I don't care where you live. If you want to see the whole, the people on that banner back behind me, that's South Park Coalition. That's who laid the foundation. But there's many more that's not on that banner. So you want to see the show of the year, September 10th, you need to be in Houston. You need to be in the H, man. Man, y'all still guessing on the black books. I ain't gonna tell y'all the answer, but I saw the right answer on here though. I will say that. I saw the right answer. I can't even understand this comment to know if it's insulting or not. So I'm gonna let you make it until you say something else, and then I'll know. Because it's all over the place. How come you never worked with Chameleon now? Just timing. Me and Chameleon don't cross paths a lot. We have number love, always been love for Chameleon. I always respected his skills. He was always a top-notch lyricist, in my opinion. Always. I don't want to say was. I just know he fell back on the rap. He got more into different business ventures, but still a dominant lyricist, in my opinion. We just never ended up in that type of space together where that could come together where we would do a song. But I ain't got nothing but respect for that dude on different levels, not just rap. Jay Angel said I overlooked your comment. What was your comment? I'm sure I overlook a lot of comments because I can't catch them all. I'll be trying. I can't catch them all. Nope, not gonna tell y'all the right answer. But it's on here. The right answer has been laid out a couple of times. Have you ever sat back and listened to your music? What was your favorite song? Says Low, is that Low E Green? I listen to my music every so often. I don't listen to my music a lot. That's why I don't know the words. That's why sometimes I say some of the same stuff over and over again in songs. I hate when I do that. But when I do sit down and listen, sometimes I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. But sometimes I'll be like, man, that was boo boo. Sometimes I'll be like, man, that was wow. Why did I even say that? What made me write that? That was trash. Hmm. What is your other gift besides music and being an author? I don't even know, Golden Love. I don't know what I would do if it wasn't for rap music. I don't know how to fix cars. Not good in math. Take too long to become a doctor. I don't know. That's a great question. That's a great, great question. Have you ever thought about doing a movie on your life and how the SPC was formed? Yeah, man, all the time. I thought about writing it and doing everything myself. But the first thought was to do a documentary first on the South Park Coalition. Because here's the problem. This is the situation that we have, that our time frame put us in. This is the dilemma that we are in. What happened was, sometimes the people who come along early don't get the credit that the people who come along after them get, because the people who came along early were the ones who had to clear the land and chop down all the trees and build the foundation. But usually when that process is taking place, nobody's around, because if there was no rap scene there in the first place. So we was establishing or helping to establish a rap scene, not just in this city, but in this region, not just us alone, because of course Rap A Lot was there. Of course, guys like Wicked Cricket was there, and Jazzy Red, and other OGs who some of y'all have never heard of, that just didn't put records out like that. Big Mello was there, OG Style was there. It was a lot of artists who was there right when we was there too. But at the same time, it's always easier for the ones who come in after the groundwork is laid, because they got freeways and roads now. See, it was real hard to get from Houston, Texas to Colorado in 1850. You had to get on a horse, or you had to get a horse and carriage and a buggy, and you had to ride for 2 weeks across the uneven ground, and it just was a harder road. But once time passed and technology advanced, and the establishment of automobiles and highways and paved roads and airplanes, and now it's easier to travel. So those who come along now, it's an easier road. That's what happened with us. Is that an excuse? Nah, it ain't no excuse, because we still doing what we do. But we came along at a time where, see, we live in a time now where hearing rap on the radio is like, that's natural. That's like breathing to a lot of y'all. It's like, oh yeah, rap music on the radio, yeah. Matters what kind of rap it is, like. But imagine a time where the thought of playing rap music on the radio was like, are you You crazy? Like, no, we ain't playing that nonsense. No, we're not playing that. Imagine that time being a real time. You show up at the radio station, hey, this is my new single. We're not playing that. Stations, they ain't touching that. So we had to move our stuff underground. We had to sell our stuff word of mouth. Luckily, rap is that kind of genre, it can do that. So now that the floodgates are open and, you know, all this, everybody can just eat. So people will say, well, man, who is these dudes? Who's South Park Coalition? Who's K-Rino? Who's that? See? But those who know. It ain't nothing to be upset about. Just the reality. Think about, you know, I make basketball analogies all the time. How do y'all think that Bill Russell and Oscar Robertson and even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and all, how do y'all think they feel when they see an NBA player today that wasn't nowhere close to being as good as they were, making $40 million a year? Now, the first thought should be, well, yeah, they should be happy for them, which they should. From a standpoint of economics, it's like, hey, you know, you want to see that brother get that money. Yeah, you absolutely. But they played in a time where you might make 10 grand a year. 10 grand a year. These dudes make 10 grand an hour. So it's just, sometimes you are, I don't want to use the word victim, but sometimes your situation is a product of the time frame that you were born in. Just reality. But like I said earlier, you have individuals who are only good for a time. Then you have other people that it don't matter what time frame that they wrapped in, because they transcend that. I ain't coughing for real, y'all. Y'all understand where I'm coming? Can you dig where I'm coming from? Tina, I told you I wasn't telling y'all how many it is. I may reveal it, not tonight though. I have no idea who Billy Carson is. See, we have to celebrate the success of the people that come behind us because they perpetuate the art form. Regardless if you may not like the style they do, or you may not like even the message that they present. I'm one of the people who are optimistic enough. I feel like at some point, if they don't get themselves bumped off, they'll grow into maturity and they'll get it. Y'all still on the books, man. Golly. Okay. Is that O01Q2? Let me say this. He said the answer is between 13 and 15. I would agree to that. I'll agree to that. Yep. That's all I'm going to give you. It could be 13. It could be 14. It could be 15. So I will give you. Now, we narrowed it down to three numbers. Somebody said, you sound crazy, Duckworth. What did Duckworth say? Let me go back. I want to see if Duckworth talking crazy. I don't see him. I'm going to do 3 more scrolls. If I don't see him, I'm going back. What's up, Toa's World? Is there a legit way to order your collection of art? I've heard a lot of your music. Yeah, it's a legit way. Is that Lena Ramirez? Yeah, this is how you order it. Send me an email and I will give you the game. I just dropped my email down in the what you call it. Hold on, LW. What you trying to say? You say you see me hoop. What you trying to say? God bless soldier Yahweh. Much love. I was trying to see what Duckworth said. I don't see it. Oh, Jovan Duckworth. Oh, are you scared of Eminem lyrics? Why would you ask me a question like that? Yeah, okay, yeah, you right. Who said he was tripping? Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. So disappointed in you. I know you young. If I had a belt, let's see. The dollar bill in here. Oh man, I'm glad you in here. We got something coming for y'all. Woo-wee. Man, we got something coming for y'all. Man, dollar bill and change the game. He has done something, and I'm saying he did it because this was his thought, this process. He just asked me, is it something I'd be down to do it? I was like, yeah, but it was his thought, his idea. So at the end of the day, I'm like, man, y'all see what we got coming. Oh man, y'all gonna be like, wow. We're gonna announce it. We're gonna make it official in about a week or so. We don't want to just stick it out. Some of y'all already know, but we ain't just gonna stick it out there like that. Yeah. Yeah, dollar bill. Tina P done came with an alias now. She done came with an alias. Nicholas McFarland, who's in your top 5 MCs in Houston? All time, Face, Zero, Willie D, Gangsta Nip. That's 4, right? Y'all, I got to get back to you on that 5th one. Got to get back to you on that 5th. Can we get a new interview with Zero? I'm working on it. DNS SPC2G. I got that beat too. Decipher sent me that beat, DNS. We're gonna get on it next week. When I'll jump on it next week. Yeah, man. Hold on. We got another spammer. No ma'am to the spam. Bye-bye, spammer. Saul Perez, I'll send you an email in the morning. It's too late. I got some things I want to ask you. Sure. Go right ahead. Yeah, I can't never think of who the 5th person is in any list. I always get stuck on 4. Yeah. What am I listening to these days? Daniel, I'm listening to the same stuff today that I was listening to 25 years ago. Stevie Wonder, Sam Cooke, Prince, and some old school rap. Listening to Hall & Oates. All the black people in the chat that jam Hall & Oates, just raise your hand. Hall & Oates be jamming. The only reason I didn't say Bun, Jordan, Clapton is because Bun is from Port Arthur. Of course, if Bun was in Houston, he would automatically be top 5 Houston. But just because he's from Port Arthur, technically, that's the only reason I didn't say. But trust me, he crossed my mind though. I'm not. You know what, Loey? I'm not big on jazz. I know y'all gonna slap the crap out of me for saying I'm not big on jazz. Much love to Lena Ramirez. I appreciate the donation. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, anytime. Hit me up. We'll make it happen. All good. We're gonna make it happen. I don't listen to a lot of jazz, man. I never was a big fan of jazz. I don't know why, man. I feel like my black card is in danger by saying that. Yeah. If y'all don't listen to Hall & Oates, something wrong with you. Hall & Oates, I don't know why we're talking about white singing groups now. Hall & Oates, the Bee Gees, Air Supply, Phil Collins. Yeah, don't sleep on Phil Collins. I haven't heard Zero's new album yet. I don't listen to a lot of blues. Street Military. Can I throw Street Military in as my 5, even though they're a group? I appreciate that, LeBronzo. Can I throw them as a group? I mean, as one, even though they're a group. I mean, Gil Scott-Heron is more of a poet. I'm familiar with Gil Scott-Heron. I heard of A$AP Rock, but I haven't heard any of his stuff. Michael McDonald, that is the Doobie Brothers. Michael McDonald was the lead singer of the Doobie Brothers. That's another dope group. Y'all want to hear some of these beats? We got Scumbag and Dollar Bill back up in this thing. If I get 10 people that say they want to hear some of these beats, I'll play them. Anybody that haven't hit the like button, y'all do so at this moment. Bobby Caldwell be jamming too. I came back to let you know. Everybody thought Bobby Caldwell was black. You remember that saying? Everybody thought that Bobby Caldwell was black when he was singing that song. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the day. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you. And I can't let it go. They saw Bobby Caldwell, they were like, I get 10 people that say they want to hear some beats, I'll run through some of these beats. Man, if Dollar Bill and Scumbag collab, I got to be the first one to get a beat from y'all. Kareem. I ain't gonna sing the rest of it. Okay, I got 1. Oh, I'm at 20. Oh, I lost my count. Let me see. Let me count for myself though. Let me see. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay. I counted 10. I'm a little slow, y'all. Do you like Stevie B? Not familiar with Stevie B, DJ. Who is Stevie B? Why does it sound familiar? My friends wonder what is wrong with me. That too loud? What y'all think I'm gonna do on this? Salute to the Bronx. What y'all think I'm gonna do on this? See if y'all know me. What if y'all know me? Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. Source report 10. Grimy individual, I appreciate the love. Where did you find the gumption to write the session? Man, I don't know, man. You heard part 2? I appreciate the love. Hold on, let me hit y'all with another beat, man. What y'all think I'm gonna do on that? See if y'all know me. That's my homie. We used to call him X-Flame. Now we call him Genetics. My homie Young Pro.
Young Pro on the beat.
See? All these gonna be on the album. Emotional song. Yeah, you know what? And yeah, you can. All right. I ain't gonna tell y'all what this about. Ain't gonna tell you what it's about. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Y'all gonna have to wait it out. Ain't gonna tell you what it's about. Y'all gonna have to wait it out. Do a sample of real song. Let me see what else. Let me see. Find something real quick. Find something real quick. Ooh, hold on, man. I don't even want to play these, man. I don't want to play another Dollar Bill and Scumbag beats. Because y'all might go out in the street and slap somebody, man. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. I want to play the right one. I don't want to mess around. See, because both of them, they send me tracks, and I got so much music from them that I haven't even wrote to yet. So I don't even want to accidentally play something that I haven't even done yet. I'm just being stingy like that. I'm being stingy. Hold on, man. Y'all bear with me for a minute. Just bear with me for a minute. Man, I can't remember which. Man, I can't remember which beat it is, man. It's my homie, Rockaway. Homie, Rockaway. scratch this. Man, I gotta do something, man. I gotta do something. Who was that? That's the homie Scumbag. What am I doing with that? Y'all don't know me. Y'all think y'all know me? Dollar Bill sent me this. When Dollar Bill sent this beat right here, I almost snatched my computer out the wall and threw it out the window. Out the thing and threw it out the window. I felt like kicking somebody in the face when he sent me this. When he sent me this beat. I literally wanted to go outside and just kick a random person in the face when I first heard this. Now, if y'all really know me, y'all should know what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do on the beat like this. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. No more. No more. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think? Do y'all think that the beats are gonna be up to par on this project? Y'all think so? Cool. I mean, that only means now that it's up to me to do my part. I got to do my part. Hey man, shout out to Trey the Truth. I'm glad you mentioned his name, Jordan, because he just did Trey Day about a week ago, man, and another great job of community service that this man been doing this for a long time now, man, and it gets bigger and bigger and better, and always doing things for the youth, giving away school supplies, giving away bicycles, opportunities. Man, shout out to Trey the Truth, man. Shout out to Trey the Truth, man. Yeah. Hey, man, they digging these producers. I love it. Yep. Say he missed the X. Say Yonkers ain't gonna feel the Yonkers never gonna feel the same. I mean, you know, no place like home. Any Supreme tracks on this album? You know what, Roderick? My bad. You know, I can't not let my boy Supreme be heard. Let me find something from my boy Supreme that we know we're gonna get down. This is the track we doing for Roger Brooks. We going to war on this one. Supreme did this one. I'm gonna play another one of his too. This is wartime. It's wartime. We're gonna have about 15 people on this one. Tearing them laws up. Hey, you know what, scumbag? On the cool, I got a couple of your ones that I'm holding back. I ain't gonna play them all. Ain't playing. Okay, ain't gonna play them. Hold on, let me find this other one that Supreme did. I haven't just named these, whatever the song title's gonna be, so I don't be knowing what's what, man. I be just guessing, but I know who did it based on the titles. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. You know, Supreme be using them samples. Yeah. Supreme tracks got them beats. See, I can honestly say I gotta come on with it. Cause a lot of these tracks are so hard to me, man. It's like, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do it one more time. Yeah. R.I.P. K. Slay. Salute. Do you have any favorite all-time beats from me or just period? Because I got some favorite all-time beats. It's too many though. One of my favorite all-time beats, y'all might be too young. Who know what this is? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Y'all know what that is. And half of Dr. Dre whole catalog. The boy JD was a friend of mine. Boom, 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 boom. That ain't Mr. Big. There you go, Joe. How Joe? Hold on, Jovan. How old are you again? Man, okay, I see you, young man. He hit the nail on the head with that symphony. If y'all ever want to just be in a mood to just go and slap somebody, don't do it for real. I'm just be saying. If you're ever in a mood to just want to walk up to a total stranger and just slap him, go listen to Cool G Rap's verse on the symphony. And don't just go listen to Cool G Rap's verse on the symphony. Go listen to Cool G Rap's verse on the symphony and then realize in your mind that that came out in 1988. That came out 30 some years ago. And just listen to his verse. Hold on, what you say? Queen Hardy, me? What you say, me? What you say me for? I'll be forgetting stuff. I might have asked a question. I see you got me. Y'all think that's Mr. Big? No, I must have did it wrong. You know why? Because it started off with that dun 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 boom 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 boom. Okay, so I see how I got the Mr. Big, but that was actually that same melody from the symphony. Dun 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 dun. Okay, all right. Y'all get a Mr. Big pass because it's the same melody, but I was actually playing the symphony. I was like, how do you get Mr. Big out of it? Now I understand. Now I understand. Yeah, man. Man. Yeah, the symphony, one of the hardest beats. There's some beats that y'all might not think is hard beats that I like. KRS-One had a song on the Criminal Minded album called Poetry. And that's a different kind of beat. It was different back then. But that's one of my favorite beats. Yeah. Y'all trying to act like y'all some historians up in here. Open topic, man. The song Rocket by Herbie Hancock. Gotta be scratching in the 80s. Yeah, you know, Rocket was more of like a little dance song that came out. That's the do 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 do. Was he really scratching on that? You got some mace, Tina? Say somebody keep following you. You better get you some mace and take your butt home. Call 911. Yeah, man. So those are some of the beats, man. That's not everything, but that's some of them. I'm gonna play one more for y'all. Play one more if I can find it. What I'm gonna do on this? What I'm gonna do on this? What I'm gonna do on this?
Young Pro on the beat.
That's enough. Ain't gonna give y'all too much. I ain't gonna give you too much. You like that one, Cream? This, that, eerie walking off. Yeah, that's one of them tracks that make you like you have a bad dream, but not when you hear what I say on it though. It's dark, but what I do on it is just like it's gonna balance it out. What's up, Mark Oliveris? I see you. You the second person to ask me this question this week. They called me 100. You the second person. What do you make first, the concept, hook, or verse? It's no particular one. It could come either way. Either way. Any writer will tell you, any rapper will tell you, sometimes you get an idea first before you have a beat or anything. I talk about that in this book. Sometimes you get the idea first. It's like, man, that's a good topic to rap on right there. Sometimes you write the whole song and you don't even have a beat. You don't even have a beat. Just write the whole song out. Then you find a beat that fits it. Because you can't let a good idea and good song go to waste because you ain't got no beat for it. You write it. You'll find a beat. Then the third part is sometimes somebody sends you a beat. Like I say, like Dollar Bill, Scumbag, they just send me a beat. And I be chilling, eating some cookies or something. And I get an email and I be like, what is this? And I click it, and then the beat will tell you what to write. So it ain't no set way. It ain't no set way. Yep. companion dance. One thing about your big brother, I would never make a song that comes with a dance connected to it. You ain't never got to worry about that. Trey Chambers say Dope E and K-Rino album still, man, Dope E, one of the greatest to ever do it. I'm gonna mess y'all head up and get some Dope E beats. I don't sell beats, Mark, because I don't make beats no more. But it's producers on here that sell beats. How that Scumbag and how that Martial Arts Production, they in the chat right now. You want to buy some beats, holler at one of them and get you some heat, man. I don't sell beats, I sell flows. So you can pay me for raps and shows. The Grand Deception Booty Remix coming soon. What words would you say are harder, scientific or medical? What do you mean harder? I mean like hard, like difficult? Like what do you mean? See, it's not really about the actual words that you use. It's more about using those words in a context that perfectly makes sense and fits into a rhyme scheme and a concept, if you understand what I'm saying. You can't just chase big words that sound good. I'm just gonna throw this in there because it's a big word and it's gonna make me seem like I'm smart, or it's gonna make me seem like I'm just putting together all. Nah, like I got a big vocabulary. It gotta make sense. It has to mesh with what you're talking about. That's what makes it dope. Nobody's gonna be, and I ain't saying, I'm not accusing you of this, I'm just saying nobody's gonna be impressed that you can say a big word, that you can say cornucopia, that you can say just some big word. Nobody's gonna be impressed by that. What they're gonna be impressed by is if you can take that word and, like I say, make it make sense in a context that sits within a concept. And they say, oh, that was dope how he put that together. It was dope how he made that line up with that and that came together. That's what it's about. When I first heard Tila Rock, I was trying to put all these big words together. LL Cool J had a song called The Original Rock the Bells where he was using a bunch of big words. So I was like, man, I'm gonna make me a song with this. I got the dictionary. I'm start putting out all these big words, and you just saying anything. Colosterium. Wait till you see them. It's like they don't even go together. What's that? Subtalianism. Like if somebody asks you 2 weeks later, what do you mean when you say subtalianism? Like, I don't even remember what that means. I just said it. Carlingatarian. That's crazy, man. I'm so Pandorphilus. I metamorph into a Carphilus. Like, what? What are you talking about? So it's okay to do it. You just got to have some sense to it. A lot of these names y'all be mentioning be names that I've been hearing for years. So I know they dope. Like you said, Brian Payday, Monsanto. I've been hearing these names for years. Aesop Rock, all these guys. I just need to sit down and listen to them brothers one day I'm so Californistic. I'll make you a statistic. That's what I'm saying. We just be saying anything. You can't just say anything because it sounds, you see this word in the dictionary, like, oh yeah, this will be great. I'm caught theological. See, some of y'all are acting so theological tonight, man. I don't appreciate that, man. Y'all have a very Castrodorphilus mindset. I gotta stop being so Castrodorphius, man. I'm working my way up, man. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be more elicatandrious in my delivery. I'm trying to be more elicatandrious, man. Y'all not respecting that. Siri don't even know these words. My gastrolitis intelligence leads to your irrelevance. I walk through the jungle and slap 10 elephants. Scumbags say boys be acting, what's that? Quavagratialopius. I agree, man. Y'all so quavagratialopius, man. I'll be tripping, man. All these quavagratialopius dudes, man. What's the sesquipetala? Is that a real word? Hey man, y'all gotta go on YouTube and look up, remember the TV show In Living Color? Damon Wayans used to play this character that was in prison. His name was Oswald Bates. And that's what he used to do. He used to make up these words. He would be like, you know, brother, the cunnilingus qualifications that y'all are pontificating right now. Yeah, y'all go look up Oswald Bates on YouTube. Y'all gonna be crying laughing. Y'all gonna be crying laughing. Y'all too Elidophius for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to be more quadastrious in 2022. Man, go look up Oswald Bates on Living Color tonight when this live is on. I guarantee y'all, next time I get on, y'all gonna be like, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Man, Scumbag says pseudo hypo, man, paranoidism, parathyroidism. Some of these might be real words y'all saying. But on a serious note, I mean, like I say, if you want to do that, because people see through that. People like, man, that dude just saying, throwing big words and that. It gotta make sense. It gotta be dope. It gotta be creative. It gotta be clever when you do it. You can't just do that. No, that was Damon Wayans, Roderick. That wasn't David Allen Greer. That was Damon Wayans. That's an actual word? Wow. Man. Hey, man, drop y'all locations, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Drop your locations. Yeah, man, I love Dave Chappelle. That's my little brother. That's what everybody tell me I look like. That's my long lost little brother, Dave Chappelle. He's a couple of years younger than me. That's why I call him my little brother. When Dave Chappelle was small, he was skinny like me, everywhere I went, they said I looked like Dave Chappelle. Drop your locations, man. San Antonio up in this thing. Yonkers, New York. Houston, Texas. Hey, yo. Augusta, Georgia. Funky Town. Milwaukee, Dallas, Georgia. Plant City, Florida. Corpus Christi. South Park Coalition 35-year anniversary, September 10th at the Scout Bar. Holler at me for tickets. You want tickets, hit me up. Or go to the website. Go to southparkcoalition.net and order your tickets, man. You do not want to miss this show. You do not want to miss this show. Everybody behind me plus more. 35-year anniversary, man. South Park Coalition. Hit me up for tickets, man. Who else we got? Milwaukee, Dallas, Georgia. Hold on. Grand Prairie, Texas. Yeah. Hell's Kitchen, New York. Gary, Indiana. Eagle Pass. Okay, Eagle Pass. Lake Charles, Louisiana. Milwaukee. I see you, Torrance. Y'all still coming down? Providence, Rhode Island. Rosharon. Cincinnati. Moving to Houston soon. Come on down. 361. UK. Finland. East Moline. Illinois. Okay, Dollar Bill, hit your brother up. Corpus, Tennessee. Memphis out in this thing. Austin. Germania. When was the last time I hooped? I hooped today. Pretty good, if I may say so myself. Alexandria by way of H-Town. Southwest side. Snellville, Georgia. Moore, Oklahoma. Yeah, send some beats 2.0. Send them to my email. Yeah. Bankhead 1, what's going on? Mark Oliveras, if SPM was to be released, would you welcome him back? Yeah, I would. Can't speak for nobody else. Yeah, man. It's a blessing. Virginia up in this thing, Gladiator, the spoken word. New album dropping late August or first week of September, one out of the two. Yeah. Melbourne, Australia. There it is. Hey, man, much love, y'all, man. Blessings. Time to eat my ice cream.